So, so I've already said that Microsoft did a shitty job at E3. So, with that already out of the way, who really did the best? Of course, Nintendo. But I said in my last video that I didn't expect Sony to do very well. Well, they proved me wrong. They did not excellent, not Nintendo good, definitely better than Microsoft. They didn't reveal PlayStation 4, which I knew they wasn't. Um, Everyone that I was seeing like talking about it on Facebook and other things was like, "Oh, they're gonna reveal PlayStation 4," and no. Um, but they did show great um, games for Vita. Vita doesn't have games right now. Really doesn't. The only two games that are worth buying on it is Uncharted and Mortal Kombat. That's it. It has like subpar games on it. Not even that many games. 3DS had a launch, way better launch titles. But Vita's getting its own Assassin's Creed 3. I think it's a side story. It's getting its own Call of Duty Black Ops, which has like a subtitle to it. So I think that's going to be a side story too. Um, Kind of like the World at War game for PS2 if you've ever played it. And they're getting like a ton of PlayStation 1 classics brought to it, which PSP had and PlayStation 3 has. So that's not really too exciting. Um, PlayStation 3, they showed off Sony All Stars, which really made me want to play Super Smash Brothers. It looks just like it, to where it's just sickening to watch. But it's got great Sony characters, which of only two I really like, and that's Sweet Tooth and Sly Cooper. It was missing Spyro, which I would personally like to see in it, and maybe they'll have it as a downloadable player. And Crash Bandicoot. Those two are like huge in Sony. They've been around since Sony began. They were like huge titles on the PlayStation 1. And why they abandoned them during PlayStation 2, well, Spyro and Crash Bandicoot had games on PS2, but it just didn't feel like they were in the same series and just didn't feel as great. And they were just like completely abandoned on PlayStation 3. We were lucky to get a Sly Cooper game and Ratchet and Clank on PlayStation 3. We all know who the mascot for PlayStation 3 is, Drake. So they showed off the new Uncharted game, which isn't going to be called Uncharted. It's actually going to be called The Last of Us. I think I got that right. And it looked so great. You're like escorting this girl, and you're like doing stealth and crap, and they're all like trying to kill you, and you're like shooting at them and like pissing them all off, and like the girl actually helps you, which is like huge in gaming. Usually, like, you're escorting a person, they don't do shit. The only thing they do is just piss you off because they repeatedly get killed like over stupid shit. This girl doesn't do it. There was one part when he was like running through, and he was like went to shoot, and the gun clicked, and the guy he was trying to shoot was like, "I know what that sound is. I got you, you fucking asshole." And like he runs out about to shoot Drake. She like throws something and hits him, and Drake like jumps over and like takes him and like kills his ass. Looks great. And I think the whole thing about that is it's the end of the world and bullshit. I don't know. I don't have a PlayStation 3. Thinking about getting one. Not brand new. It's still like overpriced, like super overpriced. So that was pretty much Sony's. And then the worst thing they showed off was the Harry Potter storybook, which I could see being good for like kids and crap, but they spent more time on that than they did games and hardware and stuff. So um, They showed off Assassin's Creed 3, which looks amazing. Getting it on Wii U. And it's just Sony looked good this year. Really did. Vita looks like it's gonna get some actual games. It's not gonna be treated like PSP where you have a good system with potential, but you don't utilize it. You have a great system, it needs software. It needs the apps. Ubisoft did very good. EA, the only thing I saw interesting from them was the Medal of Honor game, which I heard a lot of people complaining. It looks like Call of Duty. And it was so what? Like, damn. Think back to when Call of Duty was World War II and Medal of Honor was World War II. They were basically the same, but there was like some key differences to frickin' separate them. Stop complaining about stupid shit you already know. Ubisoft, they showed Just Dance 4, which I played Just Dance on Wii 1 and 2 and loved them. Great exercising, which I got a little chub I gotta get rid of, but great, and it's fun. It's got great music to it. I haven't played the third one, but I need to play the fourth one. I need to buy the third one and then buy the fourth one. It's just dance. I ain't gonna get too far in that. But what really stole the show was Far Cry 3, and it starts out. And this might be kind of perverted, but it's just it. Starts out, girls like sitting on top of you, like no shirt on, like tits, and only thing hiding is like the good spot is mud. So she's like dancing around you and crap, and showed like gameplay and everything. Looks great. Far Cry has been a good series so far. It actually came to the Wii, which everyone knows sucks. That game sucks. I don't remember seeing it. I might have seen it. There was like so much to remember from this E3, but I think it's gonna be on Wii U, and if it is, I want the first two Far Cry to be released on Wii U. Looks great. Not too much to say about that. They showed off Rayman Legends, which we've been knowing about Rayman Legends before. So not really too much to say there. But it's coming to Wii U, which is gonna be great. And I don't know. I never got into the Rayman series. I played one on PlayStation, and then like one on Game Boy and one on DS, and that was it. There's like great humor to it and very good game series, but just I mean like if you got a DS or Game Boy, whatever, you're gonna be playing Mario games. You're not gonna play some third party more than you do a first party like Mario. So, but Rayman is a good game series nonetheless, and they showed off the Avengers video game, which looks amazing. What else did they show off? Watch Dogs looks freaking amazing. I love it. He's like sitting there, like texting, like making it look like he's texting on a cell phone. He's like making computers and shit like bug out. He's like going to this club and everything. You can like hear what everyone's saying on their cell phone. They're like trying to keep him in the club. They're like trying to kill him and everything. He gets out. He finds this one guy. The guy's like, and this was like the boss moment of it. You can't kill me. You know what they'll do to you? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna send a message. Like, shoots him. You're like, fucking boss. Then, like, the guy's coming to kill him. He, like, changes red light, and they pull out and cars hit them and shit. Looks amazing. Conspiracy game, really great. Uh, then we saw Nintendo's, which a lot of people was saying, and especially Adam Sessler and whoever that hell that was that came on after it, was talking about, Nintendo didn't show off nearly as much. They didn't surprise me. They didn't really show anything. They said it right in the frickin' beginning. We don't have enough time in this press conference. That's why today they're having another press conference, their own press conference. Talk about the Wii U. They gave a release, kind of a release date for the Wii U. It's going to be this holiday season, which is either November or December. We didn't get a price on the system yet, which is really unfortunate, because I want to know how much money I got to save up to get that freaking game. Oh, man. But they showed off Me Universe or Me World or something like that. I can't remember. Knowing Nintendo, it's probably Universe or World or Land anyway. And which looked very good. It kind of reminds me of PlayStation Home, but that's just me. They showed off Luigi's Mansion 2, which looks nice. I want to say an Italian word, it didn't come out. It's like New Super Mario Brothers U, which looks great. If you enjoyed Super Mario Brothers Wii, you're going to enjoy this, because it kind of looks the same. Engine looks the same. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like HD though, like 360 HD, something like that. What else they show off? They showed off their new 3DS lineup, which consisted of a new Paper Mario, which the whole theme of it's like stickers. You have to, like, in the worlds, you have like these stickers. You have to like, pull off walls, and I think they do certain things in games and gives you like certain powers, which is interesting. And oh, on the note of the Wii U, Batman Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, one of those is coming to Wii U, which isn't that exciting because we already have that game, but it's going to use the technology of the Wii U to its advantage, particularly the screen. You're going to have like your inventory and like radar, and Batman has a special suit which is going to like affect the environment, and or the environment's going to affect it, which in turn is going to show you information on the Wii U controller. It looks great, and so I mean Nintendo did a great job this year. I'm really excited. Well, I'm gonna miss it this evening because I gotta work, but tomorrow I'll definitely get to watch it, and I'll make my impressions video on that, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be nothing but amazing. I mean, Nintendo has Reggie, enough said. And I know I'm sounding like a Nintendo fanboy, because I am. But, Zombie U, awesome. That's one more game I gotta talk about for the system. Zombie U. Looks great. And from a fictional standpoint, it's realistic, like the most realistic zombie game. You get bit one time, and you die, and that's it. A lot of people, I know I say a lot of people a lot, it's just a lot of people saying this. A lot of people's wondering, is it going to have multiplayer? Well, you would think so. I mean, would Call of Duty's Nazi Zombies be that great as it is without multiplayer? Probably not. So, to even wonder if this game would have multiplayer, it's just ridiculous. Of course they're going to have multiplayer. And I hope I don't make an asshole out of myself and they come out and say, oh, Zombie U, not going to have multiplayer. And then I'm going to feel horrible. But more than likely it is. And then there's a lot of question. Is it going to the Wii U going to have free online? So I'm running out of time, so I'll conclude this talk tomorrow. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please rate and subscribe.